We are on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw.
And if his face is any indication, it looks like he's in a pretty good mood.
A mixed tag team match of truly epic proportions on the grand.
Thank you, Detroit. With my tag team partner, Ronda Rousey. With Ronda's pedigree, I almost feel sorry for what she's going to do to Stephanie McMahon. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, I was just told that Brock Lesnar would not make it here tonight. Miz TV is gonna...
News that Kurt Angle just gave everybody here in Detroit.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns, of all people, can...
Brock Lesnar questioning, among other things, Brock Lesnar's work.
WWE.
Yes.
Reigns shows up night in and night out, no matter what the circumstance.
Here's arriving here tonight. I would be angry too. Not disappointed. I would be angry.
I wish I was surprised, Kurt, but I'm not. He doesn't respect this company, and he doesn't respect anybody here in Detroit. So what I'm gonna say next, I feel like everybody can relate to this. What kind of trouble is he in? What kind of penalty is there gonna be for him, huh? Don't touch my microphone. What I'm saying is the truth. They would fire you, Kurt. What do you think would happen to me? And that's a problem. It's not fair, and that's a problem. And you're not the problem. Instead, you had to tell me live on TV out here. Not at home the majority of the year for him and this company. But I will not be disrespected by Vince McMahon.
He's irate with good reason, but I just hope Roman doesn't do something stupid.
Well, where's he going?
You're not gonna talk to me now? You're not gonna talk to me?
Go talk about my office. Go to commercial. Go. Come on, let's go.
The moment you thought would never happen.
Entered the office and things got pretty loud, but not what I would call... Excuse me, Roman, if I could just get a quick question with you about what just happened in the ring.
Look, Brock Lesnar is not my boy. Disrespecting Roman, I have no intention of disrespecting Roman. And The Rock used to say, know your role and shut your mouth. Does he like people? No. Brock Lesnar doesn't like people. Does respect more than anything else in the world, and that's competition, be it in the ring or in the octagon. Things that are given to them, and, you know, Brock can get a little bit out of line, but I assure you this, compete for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. And that is this word of respect and so forth, and the lack of it. Roman Reigns has been temporarily suspended.
Live on Raw, Sonya Deville of Absolution getting set for one-on-one action. It's boss time!
The following contest is a women's division match. Sasha Banks.
You know, guys, last week Bayley tried to explain it wrong. Bayley had defeated Mandy Rose of Absolute. Sasha Banks.
Well, I like to have one word on the show every week, and this week my one word is...
You'd fit in better here at Pee-wee's Playhouse with your one word every week.
And here we go, Sasha Banks and Sonya.
Absolution's done a great job of doing exactly what Paige, their leader, has wanted. Drawing...
Stabbing Bayley in the heart in those matchups.
It's just sad and lonely.
And you know what I find interesting in this matchup, and I'll get
impressive. She continues to learn with experience in the ring. First countering.
Women's champion Alexa Bliss does not have an opponent as of late.
World in a very, very good way, because that's a matchup that everybody incredibly excited.
So a win here tonight by one of these two women, Corey, could put them in bizarre
and just stares daggers at you the whole time.
And Sasha Banks backing Deville into the corner.
I believe that is a you problem, Corey.
Sasha Banks. A couple of weeks back as Sonya goes face first into the
days are momentarily.
Wow. Sasha with the double knees. Hook of the
other side.
And Bayley helping out her. And now backstabber by Sasha. Rolls into the leave it in. Deville taps.
The victory by Sasha. Regardless, she got it done. But now look, Sasha's
broken up over the fact that her friend Deville. Wait a minute. Trying to ward off the assault here by Absolution.
This is 3-on-1. Sasha Monday night.
Yeah, once again, this does not look like
a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely.
They have become dominant.
Defending his Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins.
To have two competitors vying for his Intercontinental Championship.
The Miz Taraj is not standing with me tonight.
And speaking of elevating careers, my guest tonight that I will defeat at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, please get up out of your seats for my first guest, Seth Rollins.
Rollins has been on an absolute roll, turning this place into...
Well, one of his opponents at WrestleMania. Seth.
Have a seat, get comfortable. This is gonna be fun. Please welcome my next guest, Finn Balor.
The first ever Universal Champion.
The new Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, Seth, especially you seem very calm, cool, and collected. Think about it, Seth. You and I are the workhorses of the WWE, but you just don't have the accomplishment that either of us have.
How stupid do you think we are here, man? You think we're a bunch of idiots, man?
What I'm trying to do, I am just trying to get the truth. Your WWE resume is lacking, but the first ever Universal Champion. That is a huge, huge accomplishment. Against the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Miz, you literally just tried this technique with Seth.
On Monday Night Raw, the Intercontinental Championship that I made prestigious. You're acting like I'm the bad guy, that you guys have nothing. Am I the bad guy here? You resent him for beating you for the Universal Championship.
Miz, would you do us all a favor and shut up? It's WrestleMania. We are all ready. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna take that Intercontinental Championship.
Well, with all due respect to you, Seth. Oh yeah, that's right. I beat you with one arm. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. We don't have to wait 4 weeks. We can do it right here in Detroit.
I'm a little bit like Miz right now. I'd love to see it.
Well, that's what Miz gets for trying to stir things up. It's a pinball. And Rollins!
Cannot be said for the 16-time World Heavyweight is leading to WrestleMania live tonight.
Momentum toward WrestleMania. And speaking of WrestleMans, from the Miztourage, who claimed they can beat Sheamus and Cesaro.
Can back up every single word.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and the Miztourage.
You just heard the Miz talk about elevating the careers of Dallas and Axel. We could be...
Tempers are flaring, emotions running high.
Stoppable.
Incredible.
Recently.
Sure.
And again, Cesaro and Sheamus now go right after the Miz.
Scott Dawson, the Revival.
The Revival now have entered the ring, and they're going after the tag team.
The ring.
And now the Miztourage back in the ring. The tag champ trying to assault Sheamus and Cesaro.
And he's talking about against the odds.
I think the entire tag team division is attacking the tag team champions.
And that invitation was answered by everybody.
Well, the Bar can't defend the champ.
This is absolutely incredible. All the tag teams on Raw.
I'm amazed they got out of there.
The Bar looks scared.
Well, I think they lit a fire under everybody.
They ran their mouths about an open invitation to WrestleMania. A devastated Cena is live next.
No matter what the road, this is what we do.
John Cena!
John Cena has desperately been victorious. John Cena disappointed.
AJ Styles got to figure something out quick.
Is it the ideal path? It's different. Well, I am brave enough to face the truth. And as I can hear, some of you understand, you already know the truth. No excuses and no one to blame except myself. I am here tonight. I hope they're listening to tell you that I will not contribute to WrestleMania this year. That does not mean that I quit. It does not mean that I am walking away. It's just my road to WrestleMania. Because this year, my road to WrestleMania means I'm going as a fan. They ain't no action, they ain't no atmosphere, they ain't no excitement, there sure as hell ain't no. I may be sitting next to you. I may be sitting next to you. Sasquatch, homeboy, drinking the tall, but give me a sip of that, give me a sip of that. This is awesome. Let's go, Roman. There is something we have to address because there is a chant that we won't be able to do at WrestleMania. Let's go, Cena! The only way we're gonna hear that is if, like, right now I did something I wasn't supposed to do. What's the worst that could happen? Like, if I did the thing right now that I wasn't supposed to do, well, screw it. I challenge The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania. Why is it so impossible? Because the WWE executives? So, we're gonna clear the air right now and try this again. I challenge The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania. I challenge The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania! Keeping a match at WrestleMania with The Undertaker from happening. So allow me to address The Undertaker himself. I get back up, I put a smile on my face, and I go to work to kick ass the next day. And stop hiding behind your lame excuses. You self-centered, conceited egomaniac. Do you want to see The Undertaker kick my ass at WrestleMania? They want to see it, and I'd like to see you try it. Or I'm going as your opponent, which will be history. The ball is in your court, dead man. One more match.
Women's Royal Rumble match. She got to choose her champion. Who did she pick?
That's for the ages. Angle will join forces with Rowdy Ronda Rousey
upon Elias. We'll take a closer look at the music.
What happened tonight was completely uncalled for.
You've been asking for tag teams to step up. Well, tonight they stepped up.
We have beaten every Raw tag team individually. We just wanted somebody to step of a superstar shakeup right after WrestleMania. They think they're tough. They think they're nasty. Well, they've never faced anyone like us.
Yeah.
Think about it. WrestleMania. Champions versus champions.
Yeah. Okay, listen. There's no way I'm trading you against a Raw tag team and a Raw tag team battle royal tonight. I'm good.
The following contest is a symphony of
I would like a proper introduction, so.
He just ran.
Encore! Hello, I am Elias. And I have one question for everybody here tonight. This is your fault.
It's a long walk home for Elias.
Where's he going?
Not able to practice what he loves to do.
Last week in my Symphony of Destruction, I dropped a piano. So how is it that I don't have a match at WrestleMania? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna carve my own path of destruction.
Seth Rollins.
So tonight, Seth Rollins goes full threat match for the Intercontinental Championship held by The Miz and God.
For WrestleMania, The Miz does not have to be pinned to even decide.
With his WWE Championship intact, will The Miz be so lucky? It's gonna be.
Just watch Mixed Match Challenge.
Finn Balor.
Well, guys, you know, Sir Rollins in a classic Balor winning the championship was injured in that match.
The same can be said for Finn Balor. Finn never had the opportunity to win.
That he has to win to be the man on Monday night.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Seth Rollins, nonetheless, has had some tremendous success at WrestleMania.
And it was Seth Rollins.
Look at this. There's Miz, the Intercontinental Champion. Sorry to interrupt, Corey. Looking on.
You have to earn it back. And both these men,
wow.
need to do just that.
Straight right.
Sort of defied logic recently that even coming
Raw.
Right, but the point made by our Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, is that Rollins did not.
He's right there. He's just about to break through. He's
Intercontinental title at WrestleMania would definitely put Finn in the
Great things can happen.
And Balor with a drop kick driving Rollins.
Balor measuring the architect.
And there's the kick to the side of the face. Actually, threat match in 4 weeks at WrestleMania. Of course, The Miz, the champion, will defend the United States Championship. He welcomed Orton to the club, Miz did. And
clubs look like Balor clubs level.
Yeah, I don't care if it's on the mic. I don't care.
And Rollins, the running knee, caught Balor in the cheek. Seth Balor racing. And there's The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, again looking on in this matchup. And what about Finn Balor? Looking for really his first WrestleMania moment. Come out of Finn Balor as of late. And Rollins face first goes Balor.
Everyone is fired up for the grandest stage of them all.
Balor right in the face, and here comes.
You know, we can see how evenly.
And that jump up in Zaguri. Delivering the elbow to the chest. Is it? We kicked off Monday Night Raw with the showdown with Roman Reigns and Mr. McMahon. Very physical match between these two. Overhead kick.
You know, we use the term.
With a jump. First there's Balor's kick, and then Rollins answers with a jump. Namely in recent times with
sling blade by Balor.
Mention of relinquishing, and what a kick by Rollins.
Turn.
Balor full head of steam, and Rollins just
Mr. Monday Night Rollins.
What a forearm.
Yeah, but Balor able to scoot out of the way. And he caught Seth right on the
That thought, coach.
All right.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Balor, though, caught him. Balor got him. Balor got
Rollins' tendencies and outsmarted the architect tonight. What a win. Rollins generally floats through into a Falcon Arrow, but Finn Balor had the...
Because remember, The Miz does not have to be involved in the
game. Triple H, we're going to take an in-depth look at this blockbuster match live.
WWE's newest superstar, one of the world's greatest athletes, was supposed...
3 years in the making, and now we own the big...
She put Triple H through a table!
...for in my life, and I am no one's property. I am terribly sorry.
I need this job. I lied.
Oh my God!
I want you to come out right now and face me like a man.
The biggest contract signing in the history of WWE. You understand that you did sign a WWE contract.
It does say I get to choose my opponent for WrestleMania, right?
Is you.
But she also has a second contract versus Ronda Rousey and me.
Angle was ready tonight. Oh no, Stephanie and Rousey's not done. Oh my God! Stephanie and Triple H.
McMahon in a historic mixed tag team match
with the Empress of Tomorrow, winner of the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match. That was not the case on Fastlane last night.
Well, you know that old saying that action
means it's the streak versus the title. Our broadcast colleague Charlie Caruso is with Asuka. Retaining the Women's Championship, Raw's Asuka came to the ring.
I want
new buddy, Mickie James.
Alexa Bliss is all smiles.
Last night was so exciting. So allow me to explain this sudden turn of events. You speak the language that well. She is very, very smart.
Now, how do you think she keeps that streak going? Asuka is the Empress of Tomorrow.
Chamber, I defied all the odds by retaining my title against 5 other females. Some may say that it's cowardly to back off from a fight, and I applaud you, Asuka, I do. I chose Charlotte. You got to beat the woman, the best champion in WWE. I beat you once. I can beat you Becky! Dream on, sweetheart. You had the you did not even choose me. I said, you get this woman.
Oh, and Mickie James with a cheap shot to Asuka. We're gonna get Asuka and Mickie? And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. General Manager Kurt Angle making this match official during the commercial.
And since just dominating Asuka.
You know, the past 24 hours.
Oh, look at this.
Wow. There's anything to say about it. There's the quickness of Asuka. Oh, and backs it up into Mickie.
What did you guys make of Asuka being very...
Alexa trying. Cheerleader is Asuka. Just dropped Mickie.
Never seen her with a challenge like Asuka threatening her throne.
And now Mickie.
Seems like a very, very long time.
And Asuka she kicked the post.
Maneuver by James.
Listen. Oh, my God.
Ring right now, James.
And Mickie again continues to punish Asuka.
You can bet right now, James would be the woman that ended Asuka's mythical streak.
James almost stopped the streak. Asuka though with a kick right to the ear.
Backhands.
And another one.
And an overhand.
And Mickie. Oh, Asuka caught her. Knee to the bridge. And Mickie back to the bad leg. She thought she had plenty of time with Asuka with the... Went for a power bomb to end the...
Looking for the mid kick.
Asuka though from behind caught Mickie. And Mickie again. Tap out. Asuka wins. Streak intact. Storms off. But what a performance by Mickie James tonight. And what a player for the SmackDown Women's Championship in 4 weeks.
Matchup known as Ultimate Deletion. We're going to get a preview.
After Sheamus and Cesaro asked to be traded to SmackDown to face it.
Nia. Hey, Nia. I perfectly set it up to where you come out and the three of us beat up Asuka. Please don't tell me you're still sulking and feeling sorry for yourself. And remember, I was the one who was there for you last week, picking up the pieces. Now time for some tough love. All right. I need your word that when I face Asuka, go out there and show the world what I know, that the irresistible force is back and better than ever.
Nia Jax.
So last week on Monday Night Raw, Nia is going to take on here
scared to death.
Joan King. Last week after her loss to Asuka, comforted by her friend Alexa Blue.
Oh, wait.
Oh, man,
I never saw Mike Tyson do.
And what an elbow drop.
It looks like
having her way. Solid drop.
Almost looks effort.
Cover by Nia. And that'll do it. And in a few moments, we'll have an interview with Alexa Bliss and Charlie Caruso. But the question is this.
What do you mean what I mean? I mean, talk about belittling. You pretty much told.
Well, truth hurts.
Oh my God. Because she was so much bigger than the rest of the kids.
Well, yeah.
Great
It's like watching freaking Shrek lumber through TSA. Come on, it's Nia. She needs to be caught. I mean, come on. Look at her and look at me. No wonder she tries to hitch her wagons onto me. Nia will be out there right where we want her. I have Nia in the palm. She's just as dumb as she is big. Well, Nick, Nia knows she would be nothing. Use Nia to do our heavy lifting.
Okay.
She does all the dirty work. Oh my God, where is Charlie? I'm not waiting all night for this troll to interview
so
me.
annoying.
We were scheduled to do an interview. That boom microphone right there, it's been on the entire time.
No. Backwards. Backwards.
For eons, the great war has found its way to the plane known as W.
Just empty promises.
This eternal battle, which is why I have challenged Bray Wyatt to combat King Maxwell.
Bray Wyatt is over.
A vessel known as Bray Wyatt. Welcome to the Hardy compound.
Matt Hardy is a liar. A man that has made a very, very bad decision. So allow me to give you some friendly advice. Now, that being said, I will gladly You have such a beautiful home, Matt. Such a, yeah. It'd be a real shame, Matt.
I knew Bray was crazy. But what the heck happened to Matt? Are both Raw superstars, and they're both under my jurisdiction.
Did I do something wrong?
No. Except for the fact that I know it's going to be complete chaos. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mania for the Raw Tag Team Championship live next.
Not at home the majority of the year for him in this company. So it's one thing to be disrespected by Brock Lesnar, be disrespected by Vince McMahon.
Reigns would storm back to the locker room area and confront the boss.
No respect here, huh? No, let's chill out. After all these years, huh?
But I think he's earned most of those privileges. And sometimes I compete for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. And that is this word of respect and so forth, and the lack of it. Roman Reigns has been temporarily suspended.
The Hardy compound, I don't even know what to expect, but it's good.
In the Lone Star State, can't wait for that.
Both members of that team have been thrown over the top rope, then the team will be eliminated. The announce desk, wait a minute.
What is Braun doing out here, though?
There are 10 men in the ring right now that...
Strowman just ordered the official to ring the bell.
So is this really happening? And Titus still involved, so the team, Titus' team, is still involved in this.
Slater or Strowman just did. Well, until now.
Slater did. Slater's out.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, it's 8 men.
Here we go. Get rid of him.
Braun Strowman. And eliminating
There he
Rhino.
goes. If Braun Strowman wins this, would he be considered the winning tag team?
Who knows? Titus is a big guy, but Braun Strowman is a monster. Titus thought twice about it. Strowman still tag team titles. And Strowman explodes. Now, Carl Anderson to the back of the knee. Great strategy. And Titus
have to gang up on Strowman if you want any chance of eliminating him.
Through the second side the ring. Driven into the steps. And again, the steel steps driven into Strowman. Into the shoulder, and Strowman still.
Revival.
Oh my God! Strowman, now he's down. Driven into the time.
Common sense, right? Common sense.
With a clothesline, and we are.
They knock us down, threw us down. We're still here right now. 10 of them turn.
Look at this clash of the Titus.
Yeah, but Titus
lose us.
Yeah,
again, everybody wants us.
Again, the goal of this battle royal.
Oh, look, understandable. The Revival are tag team specialists, not battle royal.
He's already eliminated.
There they go.
And now the all still involved in this matchup. Titus.
Chaos in there.
Strowman man is back.
I may have spoken.
Here goes Titus on it.
Coming into play. Oh no!
Truck.
Get him out.
That's who it looked like from the back. Horrible.
Oh my God. Now
joining his partner.
The Miz Taraj is eliminated.
Anderson's.
Carl Anderson trying to take out Strowman.
Oh, no.
Braun Strowman.
Yes.
Strowman's won a tag team battle royal for an opportunity to go to WrestleMania. Tag team championship, let alone against the Bar.
Ordinarily, I would agree with you.
General manager Kurt Angle's got to address this. How is this even legal?